Okay, hello everybody. How's everybody doing today or night? I know I just got done with the last video, but in this video, same article, but look at the graphics. Like I said, they may give out features. I don't know what the whole article looks like. I'm just going by what they read so far, and whatever I read, that tells me that they're gonna give out a little features. We'll look at the graphics. I already paid attention to it like a few seconds ago before I clicked the button to record. Let's press next to surprise you. Look at them graphics. Hold on. Okay, look at them graphics. It says Vice City in the 21st century. Miami in the mid 1980s was dis dic dic decidedly, or sorry, but you guys can always correct me. Decidedly different than it is today, ruled by the drug trade and inhabited by a melting pot of a vast array of cultures. It was the center of the earth for anyone wishing to capture the American dream, shining a light on the realities of the fictional Vice City in present day. Could wild, some thoroughly entertaining and satirically thought-provoking themes. I'm sorry if I can't read this all right, but that's totally fine. You guys can always read it, but this tells us GTA 6 may come. What was I gonna say? Let's read. Hold on. It may come back to me, but I did tell you guys about the features they'll talk about. Almost had it, but let's just move on. If it comes to me, I'll talk about it. Vice City is a town that feels so tightly connected to a time as its 80s aesthetic and pop fueled soundtrack are fundamental qualities of the city, dragging the aesthetics into modern times would ampli- amplify the potential for satire, greatly poking fun at the generation before us for their big hairstyles, out there clothing, and often ridiculous music. It's gonna have music. I'm gonna tell you a little, like what they said. Radio stations like music, cars to drive in, of course. I think they're gonna eventually come out with online clothing store, as you guys saw the word clothing. Let's move on. Implementing a day and night cycle as well as smartphones, modern transportation, and up-to-date culture. References could drastically alter the fabric of the location and allow the player to see Vice City from a whole new perspective, much akin to being at a nightclub the morning after an unforgettable evening. So, it's gonna be day and night cycle like all the other GTAs. Otherwise, it's not fun to have it all at night. Ain't it? Not. That's my opinion, and all not during the day. It's realistic for day and night, like real life. Let's move on. If there was every any chance of over familiar, oh wait, familiar. I can't even read. If there was every any chance of over familiarity, I'll say that, but I can barely say, but it would quickly be remit, wait, remedied or whatever by a trip in a time machine. I wonder if it's too long because I can't read much, but how long was we doing this? Maybe one more article. Oh, and I remember now. What I was gonna say. The last video we went, like, from long, and then the first video was long, the second video was shorter. Try to make this one shorter. Too many of us, the first visit to Vice City was our introduction to the franchise. As much the jump across the. Well, I have to be careful because articles sometimes say it or spell it wrong by accident or on purpose, but yeah. As such, wait, as such, the joint across the. I'll say joint, but you guys could say this word however you want to say it. The joint across the neon infused scenery was often made when players were far younger than they should have been. To head back to the city with the perspective of a responsible adult would bring far greater rewards. Noticing the subtle satire, the series is known for appreciating its dark humor and understanding the social commentary. Commentary. It's making a return trip to Vice City would, to many of us, be a perfect opportunity to appreciate the setting and experience it the way we should have all those years ago. There was no greater feeling of depravity to us 20 somethings than arriving to school knowing you spent your summer playing The Simpsons Hit and Run rather than GTA because of your strict parents. Completely justified hesitance at buying you an M-rated game. That means mature rated game. Around 17-year-olds mature. You have to be mature of 17-year-olds to play. But recommended to be 18 years old. So, to those of us who snuck lengthy play sessions at a friend's house, and those who never experienced it as a kid, returning to Vice City for GTA 6. Sorry, I almost said 5 because I couldn't really see this I, but it would be for GTA 6 would be a perfect reunion and wonderful introduction respectively. It looks like we're done. Let's see how long. Oh, good. Maybe one more. Who knows? 11, 12, 30, 40, 15. We may go for one more. What number was this? Here, we'll just... Oh, and this is the picture so far. And we're on number 6 on this picture. The motorcycle. And all these says Rockstar on them, it looks like. Let's click next. What time is it on here? Okay, we have to hurry. Okay, picture number 5, development time, differences. This is the picture. As you can see, what was it doing at first? That's the gun, maybe. The development, philosophy of Rockstar Games has shifted greatly over the last 2 decades. Means every 10 years is 1 decade. Half a decade is 5 years. So yeah. A company that was once more than happy to churn out genre defining games on an annual basis is now focused far more on crafting the perfect immersive experience using any means necessary. This is the best progress video so far. So yeah. I'll just send it here and talk more later because the dogs are barking. But don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on bell, comment, share, and more. I'm gonna read it all over again. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting, but the dogs are barking. I have to see what's wrong. But see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone. See you guys in the next one. Peace.